What's up, everyone? This is Silver Slayer. If you didn't already know, if you live under a rock, then make sure you click that subscribe button. I'm not just saying that for no reason, ladies and gentlemen. I'm giving away tons of different silver, over $1,000 worth of silver once I hit 40,000. But also, every 1,000 until then, I'm also doing a silver giveaway. We're already in the middle of my 35,000 subscriber giveaway, so make sure you go find that entry video if you want a chance to win then. But also make sure you're subscribed for the next several ones that are coming up. But anyways, this video is talking about failures. For some reason, people think just because you're buying silver means you're going to get rich, and that's not true. With any investment, if you do not do it strategically, then there's a lot higher of a risk, and the odds are probably not in your favor. See, investors make strategic decisions. Gamblers throw money and hope that it sticks. We are investors, so that's why we need to watch these daily videos. That's why we need to stay informed. We need to stay up to date with what's happening in the economy, the political side of it, because all of these factors, all these variables affect and influence the price of silver. So, knowing that, when I say that things are all turning out to be in silver's favor, that's looking at a lot of different circumstances and all the different directions things can go. Silver's by far the smartest, the safest, smartest investment. There's no other metal, no other investment, even gold, that I could say that same scenario with. There's a lot of different scenarios that could definitely go bad for gold. There's a lot of different scenarios that could go bad for stocks, for anything except silver, because it's an industrial metal and a monetary metal. So since we get that out the way, my point is that that if you're buying silver, you're investing into something that has intrinsic value, but that alone doesn't mean you're going to make profit. You could store your money there, you might break even, but we're trying to make profitable decisions, investing in certain types of coins that are also going to appreciate on top of spot price, not just hoping solely that spot price will rise. I hope you guys get the gist of what I just said, because that's the direction we're going to take this video. Now, as a beginner, I always say, buy bullion, buy silver for as cheap as you can. Find it anywhere from your local coin shop to APMEX. Just don't buy it on eBay, because there's a lot of fake silver on eBay. But just stick to bullion. If you buy bullion, buying from legit places like APMEX, JM Bullion, Provident Metals, you're never going to fall into the territory of fake silver or scams or any type of shadiness, because those are legit bullion dealers. You never have to worry about that stuff if you buy from them. Now, once you start buying from them, there's going to come a point in time where you have to figure out what type of investor you're going to be. And this is the first mistake. This is the first part where I notice a lot of people start to fail. This is when people stop thinking about the reasons they're stacking, and they get influenced by other influencers, other silver stacking channels. They start trying to invest like them, way out of their league, way out of their range, and they put themselves in a deep hole. I've done it myself before. I know it's so cool to see Silver Slacker unbox thousands of ounces of silver, hundreds of ounces of silver at once, right? $20,000-$30,000 silver unboxings. But that doesn't mean that you also have to do that. He's been stacking silver for a lot longer than you have. He probably has a much greater source of income coming in at a much more frequent pace. He has more silver than you, less silver. His exit strategy is different. See what I'm saying? You have to learn how to make your stacking strategy individual to yourself. If you try to do what other people are going to do, it's not going to work, because what works for me might not work for you. And that's one of the biggest mistakes people make. And that's why in my videos, I try to teach it from a learning standpoint. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I can tell you what I've seen works best and through my experience, but I can't tell you what to do, because I don't know every single detail about your strategy, your exit strategy, your game plan, your goals, all that. So I do want to backtrack a little bit, because there are some things that you want to watch out for. First is silver stacking for you? I know it's a very vague question, But some people aren't patient enough to stack silver, right? They really don't. Some people do not want to wait 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 years, a couple decades to get their money back. It's more of a patient game. It's more of a chess instead of checkers. Checkers, go to stocks, go to Bitcoin, whatever, make some quick money. But after you make that quick money, what are you going to do with it? Just blow it all or put it in a bank account where it's dwindling away, it's burning to the ground? You can do both. What I do is make the quick profits from Bitcoin, then reinvest the profits into precious metals. A plus B equals C. Sometimes could equal D if you really play it smart. But anyways, the point is, there's no wrong way, right? There's no wrong way to stack, but there's definitely more profitable ways. And I really want you guys to capitalize as much as you can. Imagine how terrible it would be to spend all this time, money, and energy stacking silver, and then when it's time to cash out, you didn't even make any money, broke even or something, right? The point is financial freedom, not just to be okay or not just to do okay. It's to live financially free. Hedging against inflation is different than investing. Hedging against inflation, it's like putting your money in a time capsule because the dollar's weakening, right? It's kind of just like, well, instead of keeping my money in the bank account when the dollar's dwindling because of inflation, I'm going to put it in something that holds value. But silver stacking goes a lot deeper than that. There's so many different ways to silver stack. That's one of the beautiful things about it. It's very diverse. It's very simple but diverse. It's very easy to go on AppMex and click buy. But there's so many different types of coins to buy. There's so many different ways, so many different times to sell or hold them or where you're going to. It is very complex. You don't want to overcomplicate it because then you'll get yourself into murky waters, right? You don't want your stacking strategy to be stressful and overwhelming and exhausting. You still want to have fun, right? You still want it to be enjoyable. If it's not enjoyable to you anymore, I wouldn't even do it. Or maybe just buy silver and just throw it away, buy tubes of Eagles, just stack them away just for its metal content. It's supposed to be fun though, right? It's a hobby. It's not just an investment. To some it is, but those people usually don't even make as much. When you're looking at things from an enjoyable perspective, you can think more outside the box. You're more intrigued and engaged into seeing what's happening in the economy and thinking about your strategy more often, and it really does put the pieces in the puzzle. I really don't think if I was as passionate about silver as I am, reading the daily articles, talking to you guys about it, I do not think my stacking strategy would be as strong as if I was just kind of buying some silver here and there just because I knew it had potential, right? So there's a lot of different ways you can make mistakes, big mistakes. Budgeting is another one. You got to budget. In the beginning, like I was saying about Silver Slacker, if you are spending 50, 60, 70% of your paycheck on silver and you're barely making ends meet, that's a no-no. That's a really bad thing. You got to have money. You got to be able to save money. You got to be able to know how to hold money before you start investing. The first test of investing is, can you hold $1? Can you put $20 away and not spend it within a day? A lot of people, they spend money before they even get it. They're thinking about their next paycheck coming out on Friday, and they already have that paycheck spent before it even gets there. That's sad. They're not thinking about how they're going to invest it, and then on payday, they're already damn near broke. It's crazy. And then they have to go a whole nother week or 2 weeks broke, asking for money, waiting till payday, and as soon as payday comes, they spend it, and then they wish that the next payday would come. That's a terrible way to live. We don't got to live like that. And I hope none of you guys are living like that. And if you are, please try to learn the value of $1. Just because you can buy something doesn't mean you can afford to buy it. Separate your wants versus needs and understand the true value of $1, and you'll be set on your way. So, some other failures, some other ways you could fail. So, budgeting, patience, the biggest one. Balance. Your stack can definitely be off balanced. You can buy from shady places. You can misstore your silver. Storage is just as important. right? If you're not putting your coins in capsules or wearing gloves or using the tarnish strips or the silica gel packs or the dehumidifiers, that's dangerous. Depending on who you tell could be dangerous. I made my silver channel so I could share off my silver with people because I didn't want to just share this to myself. There's so many cool coins and so much to talk about, but I couldn't talk about that in person, so I had to make a channel. So you don't want to go around telling everyone you know that you have silver, that you have something valuable inside your house, or your door will probably get kicked in within the next couple weeks. You don't want to do that. Another thing is selling. A lot of people fail at selling. If you're going to have bullion types of coins, you're going to have to sell those coins to your local coin shop. If you're going to have premium types of coins, you're going to have to sell those coins on eBay. But if you're going to sell on eBay, you have to start building a reputation. You're building yourself. You're essentially going to be turning yourself into your own business at some given point in time. So maybe starting an eBay page now, call it, Slayer's Coins, not like, my name, for example, whatever your name is or nickname or whatever you want to call your store, Slayer's Coins, for example. And then I would start selling maybe 1 ounce a month just to build some seller reputation. So then when it is time to liquidate my stack, at least I have some seller ratings. Because if I just try to randomly list all my stack on eBay at one time, do you think anyone's going to believe that my silver is real if I have no feedback yet, no reviews, no customer reviews? No. You want your stack to be liquid, so maybe that's something you should start doing. Just 1 ounce a month, 1 ounce every couple months, just to get some sales. And in a couple of years from now, you would have a lot of ratings, and it'll be pretty easy. You'll probably also have a customer base where it's going to be a lot easier to sell as well. So anyways, though, I think I covered the main points that I wanted to when it comes to failures or, mistakes that people could make. So I hope you learned from this. If you thought this video was educational, informational, at least entertaining, make sure to smash the like button. Remember, I post daily videos. Remember, I'm also doing a 35,000 subscriber giveaway right now, but I'm also going to be doing a lot more. So you got to be subscribed, not for my sake, for your own. Thanks for tuning in. This was Silver Slayer. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.